What's up, you guys? Back again with another behind the scenes video. I got
Sativa.
All right, Sativa. You said something interesting in the video before. You said the respect and all those things. I wanna try to clarify that, because it seemed like you expect that without even I guess communicating that. Is that true?
No, you have to communicate everything.
Okay, got you.
Communication is key to a relationship.
Okay, cool. So if y'all got together, y'all was dating, and then he fucked somebody else, but y'all didn't talk about being monogamous, you would be cool with continuing on dating?
No.
So, like I said...
No, because if he's doing that... Well, I mean... If I just met this person and I really don't know what he got going on, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. But if he decides to like drop all them girls, I would be with that person.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, I'm not saying that I'm okay with it. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Because like, what if my future husband's watching me right now and he don't think that shit? Well, he ain't gonna be doing that shit because he's my future husband. But anyways,
let's just talk about the future husband thing. So you want a traditional relationship?
Yes. Oh, okay. I remember. So,
just relax. It's all right. Don't be nervous.
Excuse me, guys.
But
yeah, traditional husband.
Okay. So
traditional relationship.
Okay, got you. Now, in this relationship, is it more like the guy, more like traditional, like the past of like the guy works and you sit home and
No.
Oh shit. Okay.
No.
Well, talk to me.
50-50.
50. That's not traditional. Hold up.
Okay, fine. You work, I spend your money, and I save mine.
Whoa.
Spend your save mine. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not like that, seriously. No, I think it would be a 50-50 thing where like if he pays for the rent, you should at least contribute to like the electrical bill or like all the utilities.
Okay.
Of course, cook and shit. Like I feel like both should cook.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I like a man that cooks. Because I don't like to cook all the time. And I don't like to eat out all the time. So somebody's going to do it. And if it's not me that day, then it's not me. It's him.
You have a lot of masculine tendencies. All right. So.
I've been told.
What?
I've been told. But I'm not controlling or anything like that.
No, I got you. So in your relationship, you would have it to be close to 50-50 more so than you being just at home, the stay-at-home mom in general. Why is that?
Yeah. Unless if that's what he wants.
Got you.
You know what I mean? Because I do know some men that I've been in a relationship where somebody has said, oh, I don't want you to do anything, just stay at home. Like if I wanted to do like some hobbies or some shit like that, but I don't want you to go out and work. Like I'll provide everything. But I don't feel comfortable most of the time doing that.
Okay, why is that?
Because it usually goes south. And then they throw it in your face. And I'm not going to deal with that. I don't like giving the person the satisfaction to be like, oh, if it wasn't because of me, she wouldn't have that.
Got you. So you would rather have your own...
I'll get my own, like, you know what I mean? Just take care of me, treat me good.
Okay. All right. So you would prefer you have your own little thing, but then the guy is like just the majority of the person. I mean, majority of the finances type thing. When it comes to traditional, you said you would have the marriage and then probably, I'm guessing, kids and then, happy ever after type shit?
I mean, sometimes you get pregnant first and then get married.
Got you. Okay. So you're not opposed to...
I would like to get married first and then have kids.
Okay. And even in this world, 2021, you still holding on to would prefer what? What?
I wouldn't prefer, like... If I got pregnant first, then hey, like I got pregnant first.
No, not even the pregnancy. I'm talking about like marriage.
Just marriage. I would like to get married, yes. I would like to get married, but I'm not holding on to those dreams anymore. Okay,
got you. Now, what do you feel? I always got to ask this question after someone says they would actually want to be married. What do you feel like you bring to the table?
What do I bring to the table? I bring a lot to the table. I'm an entrepreneur. What can I not bring to the table is a question. I can bring everything to the table.
Okay, well tell me, what can you bring to the table?
No, I'm very handsy. Like I'm a very crafty person.
Okay.
Like honestly, I like to do a lot of like DIY stuff. So I would just like buy the shit. It's cheaper sometimes too. That's more money in your pocket.
Okay, got you. Okay, so DIY stuffs. Okay, let's take a step back.
Like I'm a very handy woman too.
Got you. So let's take a step back. What do you expect a guy to bring to the table?
As much as I can. Or not as much as I can, like at least have a lot of stability.
Okay. Yeah.
To me, it's just being stable and being respectful and know what you got.
Okay. And what do you mean when you say know what you got?
Know what you got, because there's some people that say, yeah, I trust you, da 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 da, but then they show you the opposite, because they're always like, oh, what are you doing? Or like, who are you with?
Oh, so don't be like insecure in a sense.
Yeah, insecure.
Okay.
There you go, insecure.
Yeah. Okay, got you. All right. Now, you brought up a lot of good things, and you brought a lot of things that are actually traditional. So I'm guessing you really are traditional when it comes to like the security. That's mostly the guys staying in security financially as well as physically. So let's move forward to what you bring to a guy that brings you that stability, that brings you that security for him. Would you rather, I guess, I know you said before in another, earlier in the episode, you said something about the guy, I guess, was living with you and you kicked him out. So would you rather have it that way, or you rather have it y'all like together, or would you rather have it you live at like his place?
It could go either way around, honestly. Like, if that person moves in with me, I would kick them out.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like, I'll tell you, like, yo, you gotta get the fuck out. If you don't want to get the fuck out, your shit will be packed at the front door.
Yeah.
And but if I was to live with that person, and it would be like the other way around, when he would kick me out, I would leave. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. So it
would depend on the situation, because I might not leave peacefully, but I will leave. Not like peacefully, like, oh, I'm not gonna go like
shit.
Your shit's gonna be fucked up, because people.
Wait, hold on, wait.
I've been too good. I've been too good.
You're supposed to sound real right now. Hold on.
I've been too freaking good, and I haven't done anything crazy.
Okay.
I told you the craziest thing I've done already. So like, no, not anymore, because like I'm gonna let the person know what I've been through. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Not all at once, but getting to know me, I'm gonna let you know what I've been through. So if you still cause me pain after I already told you what I did, and you led me on and you still did this shit, no, that is not acceptable. I've been through too much drama and trauma. It's just like, no, you're gonna either respect me and value me, or just get the fuck on. Don't waste my time or your time, because it's not gonna go good anymore. I'm not gonna be so nice about it next time.
We're having a therapy session right now.
That's all I gotta say.
All right, so what are some things that are like, it's over for this relationship if a guy does?
If he cheats or is disrespectful, and disrespectful would be like, I mean, I guess, like, if you disrespect my mother or something like that, you know what I'm saying? It has to be something very serious. I'm not going to be, you know, a petty person, because I can forgive and not forget, but I can forgive someone and give the person a second chance or a benefit of the doubt. But everything's to a certain extent, like I said. It really would depend on what they do. Okay,
got you. Now, if they cheated, have you ever been with someone after they cheated?
I don't think I've ever had, because I'm too emotional, y'all. I'm very sentimental. I'm a Scorpio. I don't know. I'm that bitch.
Okay. Got you.
Girl. But yeah, I'm very emotional and sentimental, so I get hurt. Like, I get hurt, and my hurts are deep.
My hurts are deep.
I don't hold grudges. I forgive people, because that's not good to, like, you know, keep that in you.
Yes, right.
But I just won't put myself in that situation anymore.
Okay.
I learned from my lessons.
Okay. At this point in time in your life, are you dating with a purpose, or are you just dating to date?
I was dating for a purpose.
Okay.
Now I'm just not dating at all. I'm just focusing
on yourself. Yeah, I would guess. Yeah. Okay. Got you. Now, again, it was two things, but I forgot the other one while I was talking. I had it in my head, but I forgot. But it's interesting that you said about you would rather have a traditional relationship. I'm just summarizing everything in my mind. Rather have a traditional relationship. You rather be with someone who brings you to security and etc. And then that's the question. So what were you bringing to the table besides like you said the crafts and stuff?
Well, I can bring stability.
Okay.
I can basically I don't know. It depends on what the person would want too. Because some people don't even look for a person with stability. You know what I mean? Some people fall in love with someone who's not stable.
Okay.
And is willing to help that person. You know, it just really is a lot of different situations that can happen. So I can't I can give my opinion, but I can't really say for sure.
Okay, when you said something interesting, you said falling in love thing. What do you feel like truly makes you, or even just women in general, fall in love?
To me, it's just the person who he is. Like,
okay.
Just deep down inside, like who he really is for how his friends would see him, how his family would see him, you know, especially his family. I want to know what his family thinks about him before I even really get into being with that person. Okay,
got you. Now, initially, what makes you like attracted to a guy? Like, what are some, I guess, some kinks of yours that you would be like, oh, damn, if he has this or has this, whatever, I'm attracted to this person.
Like physically, or
it can be physically like and mentally. So let's start physically because obviously that's first. Yeah.
I don't know. I like a guy with nice teeth.
Okay.
Some nice eyes. They don't have to be like colored. But you know, they always say when you fall in love with someone, you should fall in love with their eyes because that's what would never change about them.
Okay. Never heard that, but okay.
Yeah. It would never change. Like their eyes will always remain the same. Everything else can change physically. You know what I mean? But attraction.
What makes you attracted to a person? Yes, I now understand you more.
I
got
you. Nice arms.
Okay, got you.
And teeth.
Okay. Now let's talk about like personality wise.
Personality wise.
Do you like a
that makes me laugh?
I knew you were about to say that. I don't know why I knew
comedian.
it, but nah, hold on. I knew you was about to say that, so that's why I was about to frame this question. Do you like a funny, I guess, animated Kevin Hart type of nigga, or like a laid back, I guess, quote unquote masculine, you know, that type of dude? Huh?
Both.
Okay, hold on. You gotta choose one.
I have to choose one?
Yeah, like normally, which one do you normally let smash, basically?
The comedian or the athlete?
Not necessarily athlete, but like, the dude is just like laid back and just relaxing. He doesn't really crack a lot of jokes. Versus the dude that's like, you know, engaging in your face and
I like the person who's engaging, but not too much.
Okay.
Not too much. You have to be laid back too. So that's what I'm saying. Like
both, so you just both. The contrast
it would have to be both.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't want a boring nigga, but then I don't want a nigga who's like too much at the same time, like clown all the way around.
Okay. Now, for you personally, I know you said this before, but you would have the personality first, because we talk about money, looks, and status. You would have the personality first, then you said money, then you said looks, and you said actually no status, which was the interesting part. You don't. So if you had a boyfriend or a guy that you were dating, and your girl was like, "Oh my God, girl, he ugly," or blah blah blah, you wouldn't feel some type of way like, "Oh man, he might be ugly."
I mean, honestly, it don't matter what she thinks, because that's my shit out. Messing with him is me messing with him. Got
you. So what your friends think about him or what other people think about him doesn't really affect you personally?
No.
Okay.
What about? It's all about how I feel about the person.
Okay.
It's not really all about the looks. It's about the person. You gotta let go of the looks, because if you're just going for looks, you don't know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah.
Because you're just in the surface. You're not looking deeper down. You know what I mean?
Okay. Now, if a guy could have one quality that would make you like, oh my God, I love this quality in a guy, what would that quality be? Yeah.
How he is with their family.
Okay. That's deep.
Because that's something that I've like grown to learn myself. You know what I mean? So I definitely want somebody who's very interactive with their family oriented.
Okay, got you. Okay. Now the last part is just some stupid questions. Okay. So, what's the best way to slide in the DMs?
For a guy?
Of course, yeah. I want to get a woman's perspective. Like who slid in your how did someone slide in your DMs and it actually worked? Her friend in the background.
I don't really go for DMs.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It would have to be like the first like when we actually first meet. First impression.
Okay. Hold on. So you never like a guy slid in the DMs and be like, "Hey, girl, you." I don't
really pay attention to anybody who actually tries to slide in my DMs through the internet.
Really?
Yeah, like if you really want to do something, like catch me somewhere or something, like don't stalk me. I'm not saying.
I'm about to say how they catch you.
I'm not saying stalk me.
They catch you there.
No, I'm not saying like okay, like let's say you catch me at an event or something like that, and you've seen me like on Instagram, and then that's how you know me or whatever the case might be. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Then try to shoot your shot, like.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Okay,
I like it to be very casual, like no DMs type shit. Like I don't go.
You never had.
I can show you my phone right now.
You never had a guy fucking go in your DMs and you was like, okay, yeah, he seems kind of cool. Let me give him a shot. Let's go out to fucking, I don't know, eat somewhere or whatever.
Maybe.
And
not really. I kind of don't like to do that. That's scary.
I get that.
It's honestly scary, especially nowadays, because like human trafficking is very real, very real. A lot of people go missing, or you just never know. You just never know. Like I see all these stories about like Tinder and stuff like that. That's why I don't have any of those things. Cause fuck that.
Okay. Got you. So you personally, you're very traditional. So you rather them to meet you in real life and find you in real life and approach you and talk to you and get you on a date.
And plus, you can't always go like off Instagram because you never really know what they look like. If that's what they really look like in person, that's another scary thing. Catfishing is very real.
Well, it is, but I don't know how because we got fucking FaceTime. We have all these different things, but okay.
Yeah, but some people are not that smart. Or maybe they're not stable enough to have a fucking smartphone.
Who the fuck? It's America right now. Everybody got a smartphone. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, so how many dates does a guy have to go on to get the box?
That I don't know.
Oh, so you?
I don't know.
Have you slept with guys?
Chemistry would have something to do at that point.
Yes, true. So you don't have like a set. Hey, I can't do it on first dates. And blah blah. I can't do it on second dates.
Definitely not on a first date.
Okay, got you. So that's a set. Boom, that's a boundary. So what about like second date or third date?
Who knows how it would go?
Okay.
I mean, I guess sometimes it would really depend. Some people even do the first date. You know what I mean?
No, I'm not talking about some people. I'm talking about you personally.
Oh, me personally? No. Me definitely maybe after like the second or third date.
Okay.
If we're being honest.
Yeah. We're being completely honest here. So, I'm gonna try to do this exercise. We'll see how this goes. But I want you to. I had 3 people do this already. So I want you to walk me through your perfect date.
The perfect date.
Your perfect date.
Oh. I don't know. I'm just
okay.
So
Let me rephrase this. Your perfect date that leads to sex.
That leads to sex?
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. Take me out to eat, definitely, because I really love to eat. Like, food is definitely a really good thing for me.
Okay.
If it's just like, no awkward moments. Definitely no awkward moments. Cause,
what do you mean awkward moments?
Because, like, once there's an awkward moment, it just really kind of throws off, like, the whole vibe for me.
But what's an awkward moment? Like, what does that mean?
Like, I don't know. Like,
maybe
just,
he said
like,
a bad
awkward,
joke or
like,
something?
Silence or things like that. Or, like, if you're, like, on your phone a lot. Like,
just,
like, like, red flag stuff.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Everything just has to go great. Just vibing, chemistry, a lot of good ass chemistry. Like, I don't know. Like, if he's like touching on me, not touching, like, it has to be like.
Yeah, let's talk about it. No, let's talk about it. So
I
what?
don't know. Like, my shit would be like the Notebook shit, honestly.
Well, talk to me. I want to know. I want to know your perspective. So I'm gonna give you an example. Then you can see around this example. So. I had someone here before. They said, the date stuff, blah 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 blah. Then take me back to your place. At the door, you maybe kiss me as soon as we get into the door, and then you stop, and then you say, "Hey, you want anything to drink?" Blah blah blah. Sit down, and then you watching something, and then you just slowly start to escalate things of like touching, kissing, etc., and then move things to the bedroom or whatever. So for you personally, I want to know what is like, I guess, your boundaries for. If you are dating a guy and you went on a date, do you have certain boundaries that you put that you would not want a guy to pass? And if the guy passes those certain boundaries, it's over for you.
I don't like I guess like gentle. How gentle the guy would be. Okay. The gentleness, I don't know. I guess that really kind of turns me on a little bit. Okay. Like corniness too, of course, the touching. Okay. A lot of foreplay. Okay. I don't like to just like, get straight to that or him like being aggressive or anything like that.
Okay. Got you. Okay. So a lot of I'm guessing a lot of like build up, a lot of passion, emotion. Yeah. All of until the actual thing. Okay. Got you. Okay. Makes sense. That's great perspective. You said something interesting earlier. We can go back to it really quick and then we can wrap up this behind the scenes. what's the best way to approach a woman? Because I know you said in
not
person.
Trying to like come up to her all full of yourself, or trying to be like flashy or cocky, or like, you know, like try to show me like what you got or anything like that. Like approach me how a gentleman would approach a woman. Period.
All right. Now, when you initially see a guy, if you are like he's not really that attractive, are you like, boom, don't talk to me type stuff, or you still would engage with the conversation?
I would engage with the conversation.
Okay.
And I like to have good conversations. You never know what you're gonna learn from someone.
True.
That's why when I am single and I do engage with somebody, I do like to talk to people and you know, see what other people think, other people's perspectives.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Interesting.
That's why we made this whole podcast. So can a guy do something special, I guess, in the interaction that maybe worked every single time for you? Not even every single time for you, but it worked a lot of the times for you.
Example. Example.
Example. I guess, I don't know, hugged you or kissed you or on the cheek, not kiss you straight away, obviously, but I don't know. It could be a lot of things.
Not really.
Oh, not really? Okay, gotcha. All right, I'm trying to help the guys out here. Trying to help them have better approaches.
Not that I'm looking.
Okay. Now, last question. What do you feel that we're going back to the sexual stuff? What do you feel guys lack sexually? Now is your chance to give us your best perspective. All the guys that's watching right now, your best advice. Stamina. Okay. So just, I guess, the duration of the sexual
that is definitely
activity. Okay. So just get your stamina up, fellas. If you got to jack off before you meet her, you know, do what you got to do. There's some sprays out there too for you if you need those as well. And what's your Instagram one more time?
@Sativa_.
All right. If you, what did
I say?
No, yeah, I was like, hold on.
_, that's it.
I was like, hold on. I got fucked up because I was thinking about it. All right, so if you enjoyed this video, it's gonna be on Patreon, so you can't really subscribe, but we out here. Peace. All right.